I first played Wildlands way back yonder in 2018. I was still in high school, had no mustache, and the words fan and curve meant nothing to me. I was young, dumb, and in my stupor, purchased Wildlands on sale, which had come out just over a year prior. I bought it because it actually looked really cool, and I'd been fortunate enough to play the open beta on Xbox, and had been absolutely awful at it. I honestly went into it thinking I'd put in my 50 or so hours and leave it at that, and get busy, back on 2-4, pocketing my brother. Well, that didn't go as planned, I guess. Wildlands doesn't get a disclaimer. I gave one to Far Cry 5, but that's because that game has gotten more appreciated with time, but it certainly hasn't gotten better with time like Wildlands has. Half the reason I stuck with the game as long as I did was just the sheer amount of stuff on offer. If you buy the game right now, the base, bare bones, vanilla, no waffle cone and sprinkles game, you are spoiled for content. There's actually so much that I may have to kind of speed round through it. In the main game, you have a large, fully explorable and traversable map with an insane amount of weapons and vehicles at your disposal. Not to count the variety of missions and biomes you get to play through. Alongside character customization being absolutely stacked, daily challenges and supply drops at least bring a little bit of fun and pizzazz to the day-to-day grind. In tier mode, it's basically New Game Plus, but if rather than having fun, you want to chew tobacco at 5 AM. You get more limited HUD effects, enemies are spongier, and you are a toothpick that can be breathed on and done. It is wildly unbalanced, but teaches you the importance of good positioning, headshots, and rocket copters. You can also turn your ARs into 50 cals and get some quote-unquote cool rewards. There's a few free missions in this game, which are basically free DLC that includes missions from Ghost Recon Future Soldier, Rainbow Six Siege, and Splinter Cell. Also, the Predator is in this one, but Arnold isn't, so, Ghost mode is just tier 1 mode, but you only have one life. It's like a tactical Dark Souls. Of the 2 DLCs, I've only played Fallen Ghosts, which is actually a really nice flip on the current formula of the game. It includes new and interesting enemy types, and an okayish but interesting new weapon. Narco Road is just bad cartel Mario Kart. Mercenaries in Ghost War was a genuinely innovative multiplayer concept that no one played, but looked fun as hell. Out of all of those things that I just listed, I would say the real bread and potatoes of this game is co-op. The main game has a lot to offer, don't get me wrong, and the majority of my hours have been in the main game solo, but co-op is a different type of beast. You can play with randoms for sure, yeah, but why do that when you can jeopardize friendships that have spanned years? All on the fact that your brother has decided to go loud for the 15th time in a row, or the way to protest your friend driving the only Lambo is to crash into it with a plane. Co-op turns the base game from an arcade tactical shooter to Grand Theft Auto Online in 2015. Truly the good stuff. I've played co-op with so many people, and in so many different variations, and 2s, 3s, and 4s, and at different times in all of our lives. And I've seen those people grow with me in the same way I've grown, and Wildlands has been a quiet participant in that growth. It's been in my library ever since senior year of high school. I'm thankful that I've always had such a fun game to fall back on over those years, but I'm more thankful for the people I've been able to share those hours and years with. The clean runs, the rage quits, the crashes and fits of uncontrollable laughter, the times of learning and teaching and punishing and sharing.
Does water count as a parachute?
No, it does not, Brennan.
Damn.
All of them. Those people have been through it all. And to that, I want to say thank you. Because I haven't played Wildlands for all these years because of the engaging gameplay or the phenomenal ambient soundtrack. I kept logging on because at its core, Wildlands is a people game. It's an experience that is meant to be shared with friends. You're meant to laugh and cry and rage and bang your mouse, and you're meant to do all of it with your squad. Wildlands isn't about taking down the cartel boss in the mausoleum at the top of that mountain. It's about the journey that took you and your friends to get to its base. And I think that's what makes Wildlands so special to me. The game is special not because it stands on its own merits. It's special because it brings people together. So, thank you, Ubisoft. You did good.